So we are back to Desert Wind Winery in Prosser, which is a lovely place to stay.
We mentioned that earlier. The building, gorgeous. It looks like something you'd see, I'm guessing, out on the plains of New Mexico. The plaster exterior, the big log beams, go inside, great big high ceilings, tasting room and bar to your left. Over to your right is what they call the barrel room, which is where they do dinners. Really, really neat coming into the building and just seeing how well laid out it is.
And they do wonderful live music on their patio, which is lovely and huge.
I think there will be pictures of the patio in the blog.
Yes. And, if you do happen to see this and have some time, Feedback is playing on October 1st. We would love to go, but we probably won't make it. They are a fun cover rock band, and it would be such a fun place to go dancing. However, it's also just such a wonderful place to just go and stay and enjoy. We actually danced in our hotel room, which was spacious.
Well
with
laid
our
out,
little
gorgeous.
speaker that Zeke picked up. And that was really fun. And like I said before, they serve a wonderful breakfast that is awesome and yummy. And we got some bubbles with our breakfast, which was great.
Staying at Desert Wind was one of the epic parts of the trip.
Like a
The
vacation
staff there
itself.
is fantastic.
They are.
Lizzie walked us through the wine tasting. She was great. We enjoyed conversation about wine and conversation about not wine.
About life. We actually spoke with this wonderful girl, and her name is Lizzie. She works there. She's fairly new, but a wonderful host.
But
for
not new to the wine
tasting.
industry.
And we actually sat and talked to her for about 3 hours during our wine tasting. That was completely a surprise and unexpected, and one of our highlights of our trip. We love meeting people and just being able to chit chat for a while.
Yeah, Lacey was one of the other ones there that got us checked in and got things going. Well, actually, Lacey was the one who helped us get everything up to the room. But everybody was just so helpful, so nice, so easygoing. Being there is a vacation by itself.
It really is. And
And
the
then
wine
there's their wines.
is great too. So this is a Petit Verdot. Petit Verdot just happens to be one of those that I just know almost always I'm going to enjoy. As a lover of red wine, more towards the bold flavors. This wine had some of those savory scents, some of those savory spicy scents. And it just had a
like
really...
cooking, kitchen cooking, not baking, not sweet stuff, but like good cooking scent.
It did. It had a wonderful finish, very warming, which is what I look for in my red wines. I just want that good kind of warm sensation that lasts, and this does not disappoint.
Had a little bit of scent of like baking cocoa, which I know is more of the baking spices, but that's not in the flavor particularly. It's a really good, complex, easy to enjoy just as a good glass of wine. Great to sit and converse for 3 hours with.
Yes.
But also converse about the wine and the flavors. Petit Verdot wasn't usually a major wine by itself for years and years. I don't remember the full history on it, but just part of what we learned talking through the wine tastings. Petit Verdot has kind of come into its own as a single, not blended, varietal wine that came around too late. I mean, it should have been here way sooner. It's a fantastic wine across the board.
And as you can hear from its title, from its name, that it's a French wine. I tend to like French wines the best.
Originating in the Bordeaux area. I do remember that much.
Yes.
Again, wine geeks at play, sorry.
There you go.
So yeah, Desert Wind establishment, top notch. Desert Wind wines across the board were great. The Petit Verdot knocked our socks off.
Yes, absolutely.